What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, June 30th, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all so much. I hope you're having a great week so far. Well, we are one day away from my school. I'm so excited to teach this beginner to reader course. It's going to go on for 6 weeks, maybe more if need be. I don't know yet, but I think I can cram it all into those 6 weeks. It'll be a class every week. It costs $100 and it's going to be a lot of content. And it's really going to take you from the very basics, and it's really going to teach everybody how the basics are so important for how to build the story of astrology, whether you're reading your own chart or someone else's chart. If you know the basics, it can take you so far. So that's why I want to really hammer those and then show you the tricks I use that are a little bit more, it's just more layers, but the basics show up in every layer. And that's why I want to hammer those out for people, because it's just good to go over and refresh that. So it's going to take people that don't know any astrology all the way to full on. They're going to be reading their chart, other people's charts, synastry, composite, relationship stuff, of course, solar arcs, progressions, territory progressions. There's a lot to look at. Astrocartography. I'm going to show you guys everything I do. So hope that you do check out that course. It starts tomorrow. If you want to make the live classes, this is the time. Last day. Last day. All right. Let's take a look at the horoscope for today. And today's a big day. It's a very, very big day. It's, of course, Cancer season. Sun's going to be coming to that 9th degree. It's a cutting degree. It's cutting things away. And with this moon in Cancer, finishing up that new moon energy, it feels like it's been the longest new moon. It's opposite Pluto, definitely having us get to the bottom line about what our personal life wants, and also realizing that we have to take action with the square to Mars at the same time, making this T-square with Mars square Pluto. If we're not going to take action for the things that we feel emotionally called to, that are of a higher character, of a higher purpose, really it's like decisions have to be made in our personal lives. And it's like coming into where things are going with all the craziness in July and all the CERN stuff. And it's just, there's a lot going on in the world. Like, this is like the big pressure point of a day this week that's forcing action to definitely make the right choice for you. I think with so much Aries and so much Cancer, like, you have got to be focusing on yourself right now and what you need. And that can bring up some tension. It can bring up some intensity and having to make calls that, like, wow, are they going to trigger society? Are they going to trigger the world? But is it what you really need to do to make your life more comfortable and get back to your personal life and be more stable in a very unstable reality, especially as the North Node and Uranus are coming together in Taurus? It's such an unpredictable time. And it's like, there's going to be shocking things that show up in our lives. But we can't be super attached to the way outcomes need to look. It's like, how non-attached can you be so that you can welcome in really powerful, strong, amazing things that you can really start to build a solid foundation on? And I think with this Venus here at 9 degrees, it's coming off the sextile to Jupiter, of course, but it's getting close to Archangel Michael, Aldebaran. So it's like a really positive time. And this is where Venus spent a lot of time stationed over the last, last 16, is it 16? It's every 8 years. But anyways, since 2012, stationed right there. And that was with the Mayan calendar ended. And then in 2020, it came back because Venus retrogrades in the same sign and basically the same degrees, except for like a 1.5 degree difference every 8 years. So we saw the final cutting of that, which was also an eclipse of Venus and the sun. So those were really big, and now Venus is crossing that, but no retrograde, and it's cutting so much away that isn't of the foundation and the stability of environments that are bringing the right people in, that are, making sense. It's like people make sense right now, or they don't make sense in your life, and it's like there has to be you knowing who you are right now and taking action for what that transformation can bring you, and it's definitely a little all over the place. Like emotionally, this is the moment where it can feel uncomfortable stepping into the unknown, but realizing that if we just take that step, it'll become known. So it's like, don't trip that you can't see the step yet, especially if you can feel it and you know it. Today's very action oriented. That moon is going to finish off the day coming into Leo. So I think that it's a big test of like, wow, I took the action in my life for the things that are going to let me fully creatively express myself, have more fun in my life, do the things that really feel like I'm emotionally yes, like I'm in. This is exciting. This is amazing. Mercury's in this, position here where it's not doing much yet. It's getting ready to square over to Neptune this weekend, but it's not there yet. So we're definitely looking for stimulation and excitement. Today's like taking action and not being scared to bring excitement into your life. And I do like that moon in Leo because it's going to do some really cool things. It's going to be in mutual reception with the sun in Cancer. So it's the one time of the year that we get that mutual reception. But it really amps up the sun because the sun and Jupiter are in mutual reception of exaltation as well. The sun's exalted in Aries and Jupiter's exalted in Cancer. So the sun, this light, this creative force in our personal life is really getting a boost. And, today's the action to step into that power and to really re-identify with your highest character, your bigger kind of soul desires, and to not be duped by, in many ways, this projection of what is, just and right and fair for all. I think, yeah, we want to make win-win situations in life for everybody with Saturn in Aquarius, but we're also learning that we can't please everybody. And as we come into these Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that moon in Leo is going to ask you to really step up for what you are living in your life, and definitely not follow the crowd, if you will. So it's a very important time to pay attention to your life, pay attention to things in life that are going to make you feel better, and definitely don't take the intense direction that society's telling you to take. And I know that might sound crazy to some people, but you got to define your life right now. It's the biggest thing that you can do. I know this is just a Thursday, June 30th horoscope, but like looking ahead to the next few years, this is a big stepping stone, because if you don't start defining your life now, you're going to feel like a lost puppy when that Pluto comes into Aquarius, and we get some big shifts and turns, and things just go a completely different way than we ever would have thought they were going to go. It's hard to explain the mutation that's going on with the collective right now, but I think we can all feel it. And part of that mutation is to find that intensity and that drive and that power to be strong right now, and to get things going in your personal life for this big direction that can really make one of the biggest impacts of your future. But maybe the future isn't known yet, but you have to take one step at a time. Today's a powerful force for that. So, I know. See what's in the cards. For this Thursday. Can we initiate that big, amazing story? Those big, amazing gifts that the universe wants you to create. Just can't be scared of them. Anything that the universe is showing up synchronistically in your life, trying to have you take action for, do not play the I'm not ready game with yourself. I swear I just had all the guides come in and say that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's that kind of energy. It's like, I don't want to get the jackpot in my life. I'd rather sit in uncomfortable situations and not empower myself and let the wheels of fate spin. The wheels of fate are going to spin whether you want to hop on the bus or not. I think that it's just a matter of being unattached to what it's going to land on, but enjoying the moment of the curiosity of just spinning the wheel of life for something that feels good. Wow, the Lovers upright. That's nice. I mean, I think that it's so funny because we can really find some amazing positivity, some connection, a lot of love if we're just willing to try to spin the wheel. And it's like that love can show up in so many different areas of our life and bring us so much excitement and so much curiosity. Again, if we're just going to hide out under this safety blanket of I'm not ready yet, or I'm not empowered enough to do this in my life, then, we're halting, a positive step in a direction that hopefully we get to anyways, but it's like you could expedite this story for yourself big time right now. And the Sun reversed, 3 major arcana. That's a hard one though too, because it's like we all really deeply want to, be free and to ride off into this enjoyment and this love and this happiness, but it's like we know that it's right there, but there's some stupid story that we're playing out in our lives that's stopping us from that. And I think we really need to check ourselves. And I'm going to pull one more because, Jesus, 3 major arcana. 8 of Wands. There is a lot trying to come in fast right now. You can be on that. You could be running in the same direction as fate right now and crushing it and having so many things start opening up and identifying with and finding comfort there. Or you can play the game that you're not ready. And I think that this is like the day where you realize that you're ready for something big. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday. Can't wait for class to start tomorrow. Can't wait to see everybody who joined. I'm so pumped. And have a great day. It's a big one, but it's powerful in some of the most beneficial ways for everybody that's really owning what they want right now and going for, top-notch stuff and better personal lives and not letting silly outside things derail you from that. Love you all. Have a beautiful day. Peace.